Hello everybody, my name is CulBlu, and I am bringing you guys this video of me playing a board game. This is going to be in the Small Box Big Game series. This is me playing Pax Transhumanity solo, and I have the setup mostly done here for the solo. I didn't talk about the rules for the solo play, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about the setup and the rules. I'm basically following the same rules that were used by Heavy Cardboard, and also the same rules that are in the rulebook. So I'm going to use a slightly modified version. I like the idea of having a smaller, shorter battle area, so I took the 3 out in the market row, if you haven't noticed that. So I took the 3 out in the market row. I'm going to play on the hard difficulty, so I'm playing against 2 opponents, and those 2 opponents will be doing things and stuff to make my life not fun. And also, I will be playing with the deck face down. So speaking of the deck, let's go ahead and set up the deck. I start the game with 38 cards. So I'm going to count out 38 cards to set up the deck. And then among those 38 cards, I am going to split it in half, and then I am going to take the second half and then shuffle in the 4 tipping points. So the rulebook says 38. I don't know if the modification of the rules say not 38, but I like the idea of 38, so we're going to do 38. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. 10. Oh. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Math is hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Was it 38 or was it 34? It might be 34. Let me check. So according to this, we set up based on C3, and C3 I think is 38. Yeah, 38. Okay. All right, so it's 38. Got it. So I was correct. 38. So this is 38. And actually, okay, I see. So I see why it might have been less, because we have less rows. All right, let's just arbitrarily make it 33. I know, I'm not really following any official rules, but I'm going to make it arbitrarily 33. I feel like it should be slightly less cards, because we have a shorter player area, but and 33 sounds correct in my head. I just don't know if it is correct, but either way, when in doubt, follow the rules in the rulebook. I'm playing by slightly modified rules, so, you know, do as I not do, not as I say. Whatever the proper way is to say that. So I got the 38, or I got the 33 cards here. I'm going to split in half. I'm going to add one more card. I'll make it 34 cards because I know it's uneven. I thought about it while I was counting them out. I was like, is that going to be uneven? I was like, yes, it will be uneven. Okay. Alright, so it's in half. We're going to take our 4 tipping point cards, which are here, and we're going to shuffle them in the bottom half, which will be this. So let me shuffle these in as good as I can. On the camera, just kind of get them started. Let me do the nice, reasonable shuffle here. Do a little side shuffle because I have sleeves, like so. Then do like a dealing shuffle. Alright. And then we'll take that, we'll cut it. Go. I'll put this here. And then we got the game deck. So I'll put the game deck here in this corner. And also I had the problems down here because it's easier for me to reach down here instead of way up there. So that's all set. And then the enemy player, the opponents that I have, they will be using the rest of the cards to show their actions. Now, the way this is very interesting and very straightforward how this happens. This game is surprisingly easy to play solo. But basically, the solo rules are, if you're playing on easy, you play with 3 opponents. So you play with 4 players. If you're playing on hard, you play with 2 opponents. And you play with the deck face down. So once again, just to clarify, on easy, you play with 3 opponents, and the deck is face up, so you get to see the card coming next. When you're playing on hard, is the deck is face down, and you're playing against two opponents, and it is quite the cutthroat game. um, my opponents, though they are just very generic AI, they are very aggressive. But when during the opponent's turn, they will do actions based on what the impacts are on a card that is drawn from here, and that impact will have different effects, not normal to the normal game. The modification is going to come in this game, because I am playing with the slightly modified rules, is that when the opponent does the exo global recession impact, or the person with the minus symbol, if they do that particular impact, they're going to lose a company. So the person who triggered it will lose a company, and I also still lose an employee. So that's going to be really rough to deal with overall. I play this a few times, and it's always rough whenever I lose cubes, because I only have but so many cubes. So I got to move as fast as possible to either get more cubes or to just get in situations where cubes are not a factor for me. Right. There's the first 5, and then once again we took out the 3 just to make it a more tighter board, or make it a tighter board for us to play in. And this is our starting cards. All right, and we're basically off to the start. We'll take this plurality card and put it at the bottom, like so. And let's see if I can survive. So I think, looking at what we have on the board, I would like to go for yellow, because there's 2 yellow company opportunities out here, and I start with a green pattern, so I can try to go for the yellow. Try to go for the yellow company. That yellow company is a little bit easier for me to go for. Oh, also, sorry, I start with the card in the display. Should be that one. Start with the blue down here. So if I am able to successfully commercialize a yellow card, I could go ahead and claim an easy yellow company. So this is going to be a little bit of a challenge. I'm not going to lie, looking at the way this board is starting out, because I'm looking at what I can research quickly, which is this, and I can try to research this to try and get 2 patterns of blue and orange, and then maybe use that blue, orange yellow. Oh no, I still need yellow. Shoot. If I can just get orange and yellow, that would be great. Or blue green, which I can get blue green from over there. Oh, also let me look at the abilities. So the abilities, all your work is subsidized. That's a nice one. Hiring costs $2 instead of $3. That's a really good one. Hiring to utilities for $0. This one I think that was as an action. Yeah, as an action, may move a green discipline visible in the display to the bottom of the display, then check regime change. That could be good later on if it survives. I can make blue viable for myself. I can ignore heat during syndication placements. All these are kind of nice. But I think given the nature of how this is probably going to go, I like the idea of making the hiring cost 2 instead of 3. I like the idea of having that one kind of held on to. But also, I mean, it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge. Like, no matter what I do, it's gonna be a really big challenge to do stuff. Okay, so as my first action, I'm gonna go ahead and hire. I want to fundraise first. I know I don't have to, but I'm gonna. And then get all my money in capital. And then my next action, I'm gonna go ahead and hire a worker over here to get rid of research. Now my opponent is going to go in the opponent turn order, is going to choose the opponent as first in the play order. Well, sorry, the order it checks is it checks who has the most cubes, or sorry, whoever has the least cubes amongst my opponents will go first that are placed out on the board or on any future shock. And then after that, whoever has the first player order will go first. So in this case, nobody has any cubes out, so they're both tied. So blue is going to go first in player order. So I'm going to draw this card. And this card is going to be this one right here, which is going to have, or give them a green company, and is also going to give them the problem of Earthbound. So already off to a big start, these guys are. So blue is going to solve the problem of Earthbound, and they're going to get a green company on the hand side. And I get to pick where it goes. So I'll put it over here on corruption. All right, and that's it. This card goes out of the game. Now it's my turn again. So let's see. I need to get moving. So I can go ahead and research that card. So I can get either blue orange, blue green. Oh, I can get the blue green. Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna research. I'm gonna research this. So I'm gonna research here. It's gonna cost me $4 to research because it's not subsidized currently. So I'm gonna go ahead and spin the $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This card's gonna go out. I'm gonna take this card as patents. I like the ability, but I'm gonna take it as patents. So I'm gonna take it as a blue and an orange. I'm gonna shuffle all these down. And we're gonna put that there. I did the work. All right. So that's action 1 for me. Action number 2 for me is action number 2 for me is to syndicate this card, which allows me to surge to blue, which I can surge to there. All right, so that's my turn. That's pretty nice. It was good to find that early. Next up is going to be blue still, because blue has no cubes. So we're tied. So right now we have this one. Oh, sorry, I didn't do that right. Hold on. Sorry. My opponent, when they play their card, they also syndicate a card of that type. So there was an orange here. So my opponent is going to syndicate that. That's how they get cubes out. Okay. So I lied. The blue player does have a cube out. So the blue player will not go. It will be now the red player's turn. Shoot. There we go. The red player's turn. So the red player is going to have this card, which is green. So they're going to syndicate the green. There's a green over there. So they've syndicated that successfully. Then they're going to do market disruption, which the market disruption for the Exo Global player is perform normally, choosing one or two colors in the icon. Oh, sorry, choosing one of the two colors in the icon. So this green, nothing's going to happen because there's... Oh, actually. Oh, that's rude. Well, it's still going to happen, so they're going to kill my green patent. That's rough. I really needed that to not die. Okay, whatever. And then they're going to set themselves a blue company on the hand side. So I'm going to give them this one. And then they're going to lose a company, which they'll lose this one. And then they will, or I will lose a company as well, or I lose a worker. So it says, for me, it is discard one of your employees to the pool, which that's rough. It says they go out of game. And then my opponent is going to commercialize a card that they have syndicated. So my opponent, which is red, is going to commercialize this card over here. And they're not going to get the impacts, but they're going to have the color. So, you know, it's kind of, yeah, it was rough because they kind of messed with me. And they destroyed the thing I needed, but then they added a card I needed. So this is fine. This is fine. This is working out swimmingly. So it's back to my turn. So I can commercialize that card and get that company that I want. Let me think about this. So I need to hire a worker. Can I hire a worker and commercialize now is the question. So I can hire a worker into their company over there. And that'll let me get some decent reduction in price. So it costs me $5. The question is, do I have $5? And the answer is no. So I'm going to fundraise. I'm going to fundraise, pull this home, and I guess I'll pull this. Nah, I'm going to leave that. Yeah, I'll pull this home. And make money. And then I'm going to hire a worker for $3. Actually, I'm not going to hire a worker. I need to hire the worker. I'm thinking about waiting until next turn to do it, because just in case another minus symbol shows up, I'm not going to lose, because I lose an employee. It says discard one of your employees to the pool specifically. So if I don't have an employee, then they can't, you know, drop a cube from me. So what else will I do with my turn though? So I think I just fundraise, but man, it feels bad to like not do an action. So I'm gonna syndicate. Let's see, can I hire a worker for $3, and also syndicate a card? Yeah, I can. Okay, right. I have enough cubes to syndicate and hire a worker, so or better yet, I'm just gonna import this card over here because I want that card to stay alive. Yeah, I want that card to stay alive so I can get that yellow company hopefully. Okay, so those are my two actions. My opponent's gonna go, and it's going to be the red player because they have no cubes out. They're gonna have this card. Oh, sorry, forgot those there. They're gonna have this card. And this card, they're going to syndicate an orange. There is an orange from the syndicate, so they will. Then they're going to solve the problem of pollution before I can do it. So they're going to solve the problem of pollution. And oh, I didn't give hidden spheres. I always forget this. Sorry. So the blue player is going to have this hidden sphere, which we're not going to know until the end of the game. And the red players are going to have this hidden sphere, which we're not going to know until the end of the game. And then I am going to choose my hidden sphere, which I would have had information about this before. So I'm going to choose this yellow one. Because I'm thinking I can go pretty hard on the yellow. I don't have any green options, so I'm going to go hard on the yellow. Okay. Alright. Okay. All good. Don't forget your hidden spheres, y'all. Okay, so they're gonna solve the problem of pollution. Then they're gonna so the or for the exoglobal player is an and. So even though it says or get a green company, they're going to get a green company on the hand side. So that's a green company on the hand side, according to the symbol, which I know is hard to see. Well, it's impossible to see because it's there, but it's a hand. You can see it there. Yeah. Huh, that's where the glare is useful. Nice. Okay. So they're gonna get a company of green for this color. On the hand side, oof, they're just making my job way more difficult, aren't they? Women's health. And that's it. Alright. So moving on back to my turn, I'm going to spend the $3 to hire a worker. Put them there. Doesn't really matter. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the work. I'm going to do the commercialization for this card for Smart Laws. And it's going to cost me $4. It is subsidized because I'm in a company. So 1, 2, shoot, 3, 4, $4 spent. This is going to move me down here, do the work, and then after I do the work, I get to commercialize this card. I have viability in the human splay, so I get to do this, and I either get to get a yellow company or a blue company. I'm going to take a yellow company. And it's on the hand side, so I'll put it here for now. Now I'll put it down here, right there. And now I get to also do the whatever that's called. There's no cubes here, so it's not going to do anything for me right now. And then I'm going to make this either green or a yellow or blue. I'll make it a green, so hiring is free. And now we move on to the green regime. Hiring is free. That was going to be really, really useful for me, so I don't have to spend money hiring a worker, and I have a company too. It's going to be even better. So that's my two actions. Going over to the opponent is going to draw, and it's going to be the blue opponent now. And they're going to syndicate a blue. There is no blue to syndicate, so they do not syndicate anything. They're going to solve the problem of artificial consciousness. And then they're going to lose a company, which is great, but I'm going to lose this worker out of the game. And then they're going to successfully commercialize a card that they're on. They're going to commercialize this one because they're currently syndicated. And they get no impacts, but they just syndicate, or sorry, commercialize. Alright, straightforward. The regime is still green, so I still get the benefit from that. Now I need some cubes really badly. So I got blue-green. Blue-green's in display. Ooh, green-orange is in display. Oh, this is perfect. That's great. That's even better. So I can actually hire... Oh, no. Oh, I can't do it all at the same time, can I? Heck. Oh, yes, I could. I can. Yeah. I got money. Because I can spend one of these cubes to do the cube things. Okay. So I am going to go ahead and hire a worker for $0. and then I'm going to spend $1 in patent. Spend this $1 in patent to syndicate this card as my first action. Because remember, hiring that worker is a free action. And then I'm going to commercialize that card right now, because I can commercialize it with the green orange. So I will commercialize this card. And when I commercialize it, I'm gonna do the work. Well, it cost me $2, so I have $2. I'm gonna spend that $2 in. Let's see. I'm gonna spend the $2 in patent. Then this card is going to. I'm gonna make it a green. Let's keep us in the green regime. It's gonna give me the problem of famine or slums, and I will take the problem of slums. Yeah, I'll take the problem of slums for myself. And also get a cube. There we go. And then this person becomes unemployed. All right, that felt good. That felt good. Okay. That was my second action. That was 2. I am going to hire this person back here as a free action because I can. All right, so now they're going to go for blue. And blue is going to do this one. They're going to get the problem of disease. And they're going to get a orange company on the thinker side, and I'll put them over there. I'll put them right here. There we go. Could be useful later. Okay, back to me. So now that I have kind of adapted to the board state, I can try to go ahead and go for this one and get the problem of education, or sorry, get a company in the education area. I'm trying not to win by a company, by tycoon victory, but sometimes you just gotta, because I mean, the game be brutal, yo. So I think action 1 I'm gonna fundraise, which just does that, and then action 2 I'm going to research. So I'm gonna research from here. I am going to go ahead and take this card, of course, because I'm researching. And I'll put it here to the side for a second. Bring all these down. Fill in cards. Oh, I felt it wrong, did I? Sorry. And when I research, it cost me $2, so I spend my $2. And then this guy's going to do the work. And then with this card, I will take this as... So I can think tank it to have blue-blue viability for myself, and also have yellow-blue ready to go. Yellow-blue does not benefit me right now, but I can take it as a blue-yellow pattern. And a blue will give me $2, and a yellow will drop me $1. So I can take it as 1 pattern. I'll take it as 1 pattern. Or actually, well, yellow. Yellow-green. I can do yellow-green. Yeah, I need to get yellow stuff. So I'll take us 2 patents as yellow and blue. Sadly, it came out my capital, but that's how the game goes, you know. And then we're going to, as a free action, hire a worker here for $0. That regime is so good, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Now it's the blue player's turn. They're going to... Where are these cubes? Why are these here? What's going on? Next card. It's going to be this one. So now, this is going to be for the blue player. They're going to... What is that? Regeneration or social resilience. Remove the lowermost card, if any, in a sphere with the most companies plus employees, counting all players. In cases of a tie, do the leftmost sphere. Divest all cubes, or sorry, any cubes on the card. Do not replace the card. Okay, so they're going to do this one, the lowest most card in this one, because that's the most companies and cubes. They're going to throw this one out of the game. That was kind of rude, but okay. And they're going to solve the problem with slums. Haha, I saw the problem with slums. Too bad. And then they're going to commercialize the card. Oh, they're going to syndicate. Haha, even better. They're going to first. They're going to syndicate a green blue, and then they're going to kill this card because of the effects. Okay, that's even better. So they get nothing. You get nothing. Good day, sir. So nothing happens. They don't commercialize anything because they don't have anything syndicated. Okay. All right, moving on along, pretty smoothly. So my plan was to commercialize that card. So I can import it, syndicate it, but I can't commercialize it right now at the same time. I can also go for that card, which would be pretty cool to get some black heat up there. Help me out later on. And I can solve the problem with social immobility, which is already existing. Question is, do I have money for it? So I do have money for it, but can I do this efficiently without losing too many patents? I think I can. I'm gonna lose a lot of cubes if I do that though. Actually, never mind. I'm gonna take it back because I don't want to have my cubes that locked up. I really need to get more cubes. That needs to be the goal. So let's go for this one. So I can syndicate it, hire a worker. Oh no, I can't do it all at the same time. Shoot. And it gives me Big Brother for a blue company. Yeah, I think I'm fundraising twice. I'm just fundraised twice. I'll just fundraise twice. It's pretty lackluster turn, but I need to prepare. Speaking of preparing, we have open access research, and they're going to do blue-green. So blue is going to do blue-green, so I'm actually kind of glad I did that. And they're going to surge anytime they can. I'm going to surge again. That's kind of terrifying. Oh, a surging blue. JK. And they're going to get a blue company. On the hand side, and then they're going to lose the company, or lose a company. It can be a company of my choice. I'll make them lose the blue one, and I have to lose a worker, sadly. All right, well, back at square one here. So that is kind of terrifying. This is what I mentioned before. Like you just end up losing so many cubes if you just don't do it all at once. That's why I didn't want to hire the worker last time around. Okay, so I have 7 cubes out of the 8 that I start, or the 9 that I started with. That's some tough stuff there. So I think for sure I need to research again so I can get at least. I want that card to stay in the game. How about I import this card, and then I hire this worker for $0 because we're still in the green regime, and then I research by spending $2. So I'll spend $2. I'll research this out of the game, and I'll put it here in my think tank so I can preserve cubes, and then hopefully I can go for that later. So this goes over there. Even better. And I'll hire this worker again as a free action. Right. So at least, well, that worker's going to be stuck there regardless. So at the very least, I might be able to get this card or that card with this yellow down here. So we'll see how it works. Okay, moving on to the red player's turn. They're going to syndicate a yellow, and they're going to commercialize it. Well, that this happens every time. This happens every single time. It's like I think I have this good plan, and then like they always go for the thing I'm going after. It's like, God, come on, you could pick something else, couldn't you? So I'm going for yellow. Then I'm going to get a green company on the hand side. And then they're going to commercialize this card. What a jerk. What a jerk. What a jerk. Doesn't even care. Doesn't even care. Messing up the regime and everything. Just vicious. Okay. Well, now I gotta rethink my turn here. So I could just syndicate that card and commercialize from here, but that seems really expensive. But I also really need to get that yellow done. But like I can't believe I had like the plan was right there, and like we all saw it happen, right? I had the plan all set and ready to go, and then all of a sudden it's just nope. No fun for you. Ugh. And if I commercialize that card right now, we're gonna end up in a situation to where we're going to not have a great time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to syndicate that card, and then I'm going to fundraise and pull my employee back home. It's going to cost me $3 to put him back out, but paying $3 to put him back out is cheaper than losing another cube. Because, man, when those minus signs show up, they show up. So, because I'm paranoid, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Actually, let me see. How suboptimal of a move is that? I have, in patents, I have $5 in patents. It's very suboptimal for me to do that. I think I need to just commercialize it right now. Even if it costs me all my patents, I need to commercialize it. So I'm going to spend $5 in patents. No, that's not wise. This is, I'm going to spend $1, 2, 3, 4, $4. And I will let my $5th be this $5th. Kind of don't like this idea. So that's $5 spent, syndicating that card, and then I'm going to commercialize it for $2. And I'll take that $2 from... Oh boy. I'll take that $2 from here. I feel like it's going to be worth it because I'm going to pull this money back out. So it's going to be worth it. Then after I do that, we are going to go ahead and take this card, commercialize, and this is going to replace it. And this cube's going to become a yellow patent. And I get to solve the problem of infirmity. Pretty cool stuff. And also get a cube. Even better. So it's action 1, action 2. So it's my 2 actions. And then I could spend the $3 to hire that worker right now. I'm going to save my money just in case I kill my worker. Right. So it's going to be the red player's turn again. There. Ooh. Oof. That's a rough one. That's a very rough one. They're going to do the market disruption. So we're going to do this one here. And then we're going to kill my blue patent. And then they're going to choose a problem of their choice. Actually, no, they're not going to do that. Sorry. For the... Yeah, for the bot player, when they have a wild problem impact, you draw 1 card from the bottom of the Exo Global deck and put it in place in the gap in the market. Put it in a gap in the market. Okay. Do I get to choose in the gap? Which gap? Okay, I guess I get to choose. So this is the Exo Global deck, right? So basically adding a card from out of the game? Is that what's happening? Let me double check. Okay. I'm trying to see if this is called a global. Yeah, Exo Global deck. Okay. Yep. So this is the Exo Global deck. All right. So this card is going to be added into a gap. Do I get to choose a gap? It says K3 is where the reference is. Is it K3? K3. Man. Yeah, CK3 for priority. So they'll do tipping point. What? How does it even help? That does not help at all. Huh. Well, this is very non-specific. All right, so we're just gonna we're just gonna toss this in a gap. I don't know if I'm playing this correctly, but sure, sure we'll put it there. All right, good. So there's that. And then they're gonna get a blue company. Man, red is getting all of the companies. I don't like this at all. So we're gonna put this in the company of Big Brother, and I really need to go after them on that. So blue company of Big Brother, and I really need to go after this this one pretty hard right now. Otherwise, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble. All right. So that is it for that. This one goes away. And can I commercialize that in one turn? I think the answer is no. I think the answer is no. But I need to go for it. If I don't go for it, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. Oh, they didn't syndicate a card. They're going to syndicate blue, yellow. There is no blue, yellow. Okay. Yeah, so that's fine. I'm going to syndicate... Actually, I'm going to fundraise first, pull my guy back home. And then I'm going to syndicate... Or I'm going to fundraise again. I'm just going to fundraise twice. Nah. I'll go ahead and syndicate this card. I'll fundraise again. I don't want all my money in debt. Because I'm going to need it in a second. Alright. Next up is... Oh my gosh, another company. Oof. Yellow-green. There's a yellow-green to syndicate, so they will. And they'll surge to this green one. So that means blue will finally go. But my gosh, they got another company. That's not good at all. On the hand side, corruption it is. They're about to win by Tycoon. Alright, well that means I definitely need to do this. And I will also surge. I will not surge. I'll stay there. Section 1. Then action 2 for me is to spend $3 to hire a worker into this company. Right there. Alright, I'm done. It's going to be a blue player's turn since the cubes are matched right now. And, oh, thank goodness. So they're going to get the company of miniaturization specifically. So you get miniaturization. Which, oh, that'd be nice if it kicked them out. Where's miniaturization? I can't see it. There it is. Oh, they can't kick themselves out. Okay. Then they're going to commercialize a card. Oh, they're going to syndicate a yellow orange. There's no. Oh, there's a yellow orange for them to syndicate, so they will. There's no surge from the surge to. And then they're going to commercialize a card from left to right, starting from the bottom up, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the priority. So they're going to syndicate this one. Oh no, I don't want you to syndicate that one. Or I don't want you to commercialize that one. Oh, the game is out to get me, y'all. Every time. They always commercialize the bottom shore. Oh man, we're in the yellow regime. I forgot. I didn't change the regime. My bad. It's actually a big deal. That means that I could have had an even bigger turn. Sorry. I didn't do a regime change before. I did it now. So be sure to pay attention to the cutting edge. They're going to do a market disruption, and they're going to kill either yellow or orange. Well, they'll kill orange because I don't want you to lose my patents here. Okay. All is well. And yep. Just like that, we're back in danger. Actually, no, we're not back in danger. Sorry, it's gonna be blues, or it's gonna be blues' turn again. But man, I can't believe they ruined my plan to like get red to have less companies over there. I don't think there's any other bashes for me to do for them, or brackish startups. That was like the only one, the literal only one. Actually, let me double check. Let me double check the rules. Let me see what these priorities are. Cause that was some nonsense. Yeah, it says start in the first war market and evaluate cards from cheapest to most expensive. If there are no suitable cards, then move on to the next column. To the right, and repeat this mat until all matches are. Oh man. Yeah. You hate to see it. Yeah, he just had to commercialize the one I was going for, huh? He just had to commercialize it. Alright, well, that puts me into a tricky situation. So this one is Rocket EHQ. Can I knock any of these off? Is that right? What? Oh, rocket equation. Okay. Nope, that's all I got. Man. It looks like I'm doing a research here. Yeah, I gotta do a research. I need more cards to show up. Oh no, if I do research, then red is gonna go and it's probably gonna win. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Or I can risk it and maybe, excuse me, maybe red will get a minus symbol. Maybe, maybe. You know what? It's worth the risk. It's worth the risk. I'm gonna do the research because I need to move along with this, and also need. I would like more money, please, please. So I'm gonna research this card. Well, I'm sorry. I'm spending the $3. So I'm gonna spend. Uh, this is $4. I'm gonna spend one of these yellow patents for $4. And then do the work. Just gonna go back home. I'll deal with that in a second. And then I draw cards. Okay. So it's action 1 for me. And then action 2, I could research again. It's not going to change anything, but I could. Oh, sorry. I could research again. Oh, sorry. I said, do I want green, yellow? Yes, I want green, yellow patents, please. Can I commercialize anything right now? Answer is no. But I can get some really nice surges going on. So I'm going to syndicate this card for $0, and I'm going to. I don't want to surge any of those. Oh god, those are gross to surge too. I'm gonna syndicate this one. Then I don't want to surge any of those either. Man, all these cards have heat on them. I don't want any of these heats. Well, there goes my syndication idea. Ooh. Tough crowd. Tough crowd. My goodness. Ooh, that one's energy density. So energy density and rocket equations are not taken right now. But it gave you more options, so... Oh boy. Oh boy. I guess let's go ahead and see if this game is over or not. I'm going to go ahead and research again, so I can get more of my cubes into patents, I guess. So I'm spend the $3 directly from my player board. When we become unemployed, these cubes go back home. This is going to go to the side. These shift down. Oh, the first tipping point. The first tipping point, just to add insult to injury. I'm going to take these as a blue and a green pattern. Alright, let's see what the damage is. Yep, that's game. That's game. So they're going to get a company and win the game. Alright, so that's it. That's completely over. That was a very unfortunate series of turns. Like, between losing the employee randomly and also just having red get all of those companies so quickly, it was like, and then like that one time I was about to do a thing to finally, like, you know, slow down red and get myself in a little bit more advantageous position. It just didn't pan out. I guess in hindsight I could have been a little bit more aggressive towards going for the Tycoon victory myself, but I wanted to try to win by something not Tycoon victory. So yeah, it is what it is. So there you go. That is Pax Transhumanity solo. I'm probably gonna pack it up for now and then come back and play maybe 2 games in another video. But as you can see, the game can end abruptly by Tycoon victories. The AI player is very aggressive and sometimes directly aggressive. But once you know the rules, once you play the game, once you take the time to learn the game, it's really nice to be able to have a solo mode that's very straightforward. Literally all I have to do is just count out the cards and then split the deck and shuffle them in, and I'm ready to go. You know, that's always a nice thing. Compare this to another game that I kind of enjoy playing solo, which is the Terraforming Mars Ares Expedition. That game, Terraforming Mars Ares Expedition, I got to shuffle the cards, make sure they're all shuffled as it can be, and then I gotta, you know, set up the things, and then have the cards on the side, and set the board up, and flip over the tokens. It's a whole task. I guess in hindsight, this one has a whole task associated with it too. But I enjoy this task a little bit better than the Terraform Mars Ares Expedition, because in Ares Expedition, I feel like you play the game for so long, and then you get to the end, it's like, oh, by the way, I'm gonna lose anyway. Whereas in this one, it's just like, if you're gonna lose, you're gonna lose. But it's always like a you know, action now moment. It's like, oh no, I'm gonna win. It's no, I'm gonna lose. Ah, the tides have turned. No, and then like you have that one was like, oh, I've won finally. So I know I'm rambling a little bit here, but what I'm trying to say is that I enjoy this engagement, this experience a lot more than the Terraform Mars Ares Expedition, because in the Ares Expedition, I feel like you fall into that loop of like, you must do these certain things, which I guess in this one you do too. But like I said, it's just being able to play this game more seems to be the draw for me. So that's it. I will definitely do another video of me playing this game, just not right now. I'm gonna go to bed because it is pretty late in the night or early in the morning. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys very much for watching, and if you have any questions, suggestions, or anything of the sort, feel free to let me know, and then I can try to check out other games that you might recommend or want me to check out, and I can maybe finally do a playthrough of Pax Emancipation, but I feel like it's going to be another 2-hour teach video, but we'll see. Actually, not. See, Pax Emancipation feels like Pandemic too much to me. I don't know. I'm very not a fan of Pandemic as a game, especially given the current circumstances, but yeah, there you go. Oh, also, let's check out the hidden sphere. So I had the yellow hidden sphere, so my score would have been, in this regime specifically, would have been 4 points. My opponents would have, this one had the yellow, they had the yellow one selected, and they would have had 0 points for that. And this opponent would have had blue, and they would have had 1, 2, 3 points for it. So yeah, I would have won in points, so that's good to know. Take that, game. That's right, I would have done good in points, not you. It's the small victories that count, right? It's the little things in life that get you through, even if I still lost. Alright, anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, I will see you guys whenever.